good. All right, go ahead. You should be down color one. Go ahead, clap it up. So like it. The oppressor is the devil. The Bible speaks of. Go ahead, sit down. Yeshabia, which means to be seated. All right, we had a few technical difficulties, but we back up and running, Aki. No, don't touch nothing. Don't touch anything.
I was going to say, we're going to stay on that, or we're going to go back to...
we're going to stay right there. I don't want to touch nothing. All right, let's get a Leviticus 23. All right. All right, we're in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter.
We're going to start at verse 1.
Con. All right, here we go. Leviticus 23, chapter 23, verse 1. Way the bar, Yahweh al Mashal Amar, verse 2. And Salaki also for how slow everything is running for the technical difficulties. We're doing as best we can with what we have. You understand? It's moving a little slow, but just bear with us, all right? We're going to get through it. This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 2. The bar al banya yasha'ala wa marath alaham mawa'idya Yahweh ashar dakrawa dakrawa atham makwarya kodash Allah hum mawa'idya. Verse 3. Shashath yum Aisha malaka Wabayawam, Hashabayaya, Sabbath, Salakia, Shabbathwan, Makra'ah, Kodash, Kal, Malaka, La'ah, the Aishawa, Shabbath, Hawa'ah, La Yahweh, Bakal, Mawa Shabbathikum, verse 4. All right. Allah, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Makwarya, Kodash, Ashar, Thakwarwa, Atham, Bamawa'idam. Verse 5. Bachadash, Hara'ashwan, Barabai, Aisha, Salakia, Aishar, Lachadash, Bayan, Hai Rabium, Pasach, La Yahweh. Verse 6. Wabakamash, Aishar, Yawam, Lachadash, Hazaha, Chag, Hamatazawath, La Yahweh, Shabaith, Yum, Matazawath, Tha'aklawa. Alright? Oh, Salaki, I'm going to 7. Salaki. That's my fault. Alright, verse 7. Bayawam, Hara'ashwan, Makra'ah, Kodash, Yahya, Lakam, Kal, Malakath, Ibada, La'ah, the Aishawa. Right.
The book of Leviticus.
Make sure you read up so everybody can hear what you're saying. All right, go ahead.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwellings. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord,
of the Most High,
even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Most High Passover.
The Most High.
The Most High's Passover.
Mhm.
Verse 6. And of the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Most High. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
All right, this is Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 8. In the Hebrew, Wa'akwabatham, Asha, La Yahweh, Shabaith, Yum Yum, Bayawam, Hashabayaya, Makwa, Kodash, Kal, Malakath, Ibada, La'ah, Tha'ishua. Verse 9. Way the bar Yahweh al Mashallah Amar, verse 10. The bar al Banya Yasha'ala wa Marath Alahayim Kaya Thabawa al Haurataza Ashar Anya Nathan Lakam wa Quatazarath Salaki wa Quatazaratham Ath Quatazayara Wahaba'ath Wahaba'atham Ath Aymar Ra'ashath Ra'ashyath Quatazayarakam Al Hakahan, verse 11. Wahanyap, Ath, Haimar, Lapanya, Yahweh, Loratazanakam, Mama Karath, Hashabath, Yanyanapnua, Hakahan, verse 12. Why show your thumb? Why show your thumb by your wom? Hanayapkum, Ath, Haimar, Kabash, Thamyum, Bun, Shanathwa, Laila, Layahawa, verse 13. Womanakathwa, Shanya, Aisharanyam, Salath, Balawala, Bashaman, Asha, Layahawa, Rayach, Nayachach, Wanasaka, Yayan, Rabayaith, Hahayawan, verse 14. Walacham, Wakolyah, Wakaramal, La'ah, Tha'aklawa, Aid, Aitazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Aid, Habayakam, Ath, Korabun, Alahayakam, Chakwath, Iwalam, Ladarathyakum, Bakal, Mashabathyakam. Alright. Something just popped up. Go ahead, you read it in English. Go ahead, Bakalawan.
That's why I was trying to watch it.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11, and ye shall wave and he shall wave the sheaf before the Most High to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath the priest shall wave it. Verse 12, and ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf an he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Most High. Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord, unto the Most High, for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your power. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
So like, I'm gonna start back at 14 because I went over 1. I actually read 8 verses, not 7. So I'm at 23 and 14. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 14. Walakam, wakoyah, wakaramal, la'ah, Ta'aklu, Aid, Itazam, Hayawam. Everybody put your phones on mute. Hayawam, Hazaha, Aid, Havayakam, Ath, Koraban, Alahayakam, Kakwath, Iwalam, Ladarafyakam, Bakal, Mashabafyakam. Verse 15. Alright. What's a parathum, Lakam, Mamakarath, Hashabath, Mayawam, Havayakam, Ath, Aymar, Hathun Salakia, Thunawap, Hathanawapa, Shabai, Shabathwath, Thamayamath, Thahayana. Verse 16, Aid, Mamakarath, Hashabath, Hashabayath, Thasapara, Thasaparawa, Chamashiam, Yawam, Wahakorabak, Salakia, Wahakorabtham, Manachah, Kadash, La Yahweh. Verse 17. Mama Washabathikam, Thabayawa, Lacham, Thanawapa, Shathyam, Shana, Aisharanyam, Salath, Thahayayana, Chamataza, Tha'apyana, Bakawarium, La Yahweh. Verse 18. Wa Korabtham, Al, Halacham, Shabaith, Kabashyam, Thamayamam, Banya, Shana, Wapar, Bun, Bakwar, Achad, Wa'ayalam, Salakia, Shanyam, Yahayawa, Ailah, La Yahweh, Wamanachatham, Wanasakyaham, Ashah, Rayach, Nayachach, La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa'aishatham, Sha'ayar, Isayam, Achad, Lakata'ath, Washanya, Kabashyam, Banya, Shana, Lazabach, Shalamyam. Verse 20. Wahanayap, Hakahan, Atham, Al, Lacham, Habakawarium, Thanawapa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Al, Shanya, Kabashyam, Kodash, Yahayawa, La Yahweh, Lakahan. Alright. So you start making 14.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, unto the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your power. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Verse 15.
What you should do, so you don't have to keep scrolling every time you stop and read, you should have it already, like you see how mine is?
Up there.
All the way up there. Up, so you already got everything down. Go ahead.
And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete.
7 Sabbaths.
7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Verse 16.
Just keep reading on, so you don't have to keep scrolling up after everyone. Just keep reading on. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath, ye shall number.
So like shall ye
number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Most High.
Keep going.
Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Most High. And verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first.
You don't stop right there. You don't stop. When you see a comma or a punctuation, that's where you stop. If you can't see it, you can put it closer to your face. I just don't want y'all reading down like this, because then your voice don't project out. If you have to put it close to your face, that's fine for y'all to see it. But I don't want y'all to stop where there's no punctuation. That's not how you would read that. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year. That's where you'll stop. And 1 young bullock and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Most High. Everywhere you see a punctuation, it's very critical how you read the Bible, because you don't read it like a Christian. It's not a novel. Everybody understand? So read verse 18 again from the top.
Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Most High.
There you go.
With their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Most High.
There you go.
Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave with the bread.
Shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Most High. With the 2 lambs they shall be holy to the Most High for the priest. All right, wrap it up.
So that's 20.
God. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 21. Wakor Atham by Itazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Makwa'ah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Malakath, Ibada, La'ah, Tha'ishawa, Kakwath, Iwalam, Bakal, Moashabathikam, Ladarathikam, verse 22. Waba Quataza Salakia. Waba Quatarzakam. Ath. Quatazayar. Aratazakam. La'ah. Thakala. Pa'ath. Shadak. Baquataza Salakia. Baquatazarak. Baquatazarak. Walaquat. Quatazayarak. La'ah. Thalaquat. La'ainya, Walagar, Tha'izab, Atham, Anya, Yahweh, Alahayakam, verse 23. Waydabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashal, Amar, verse 24. Debar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, Amar, Bakadash, Hashabayaya, Ba'akad, Lakadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Shabbathwath, Salakia, Shabbathwan, Zakarwan, Tharoi, Makora'ah, Kodash, verse 25. Kal, Malakath, Ibada, La'ah, Tha'ishua, Wa'akorabtham, Mashah, La Yahweh, verse 26. So one more verse. Way the bar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La Amar, verse 27. Ak, Ba'ishawar. Yeah, Ba'ishawar, Lakadash, Hashabayaya, Hazaha, Yawam, Hakaparyam, Hawa'ah, Makwa'ah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Wa'anyatham, Ath, Napashathyakum, Wa'akorabtham, Asha, La Yahweh.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Most High.
So like I read one more. Yeah, I thought I started at 21. I started at 20. So go ahead. You read it until 26. Just read it until 26. Did you hear me in color one?
Kind of what kind?
Go ahead.
With the... Let me start over, sir.
No. Keep going where you at.
With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Most High for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be a holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. Verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of the land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of the harvest of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Most High, your power.
All right, so this is just the Feast of First Fruits. So this is going over, of course, like all the time. We get it on all the time. The feast, the feast days of the Lord. You understand? And that's what we're going over right now, because today is the Day of Atonement, which is a high holy day. And like all the high holy days, you find them in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, which is what we're reading right now. And the brother, what he just read was the day, it was the Feast of First Fruits, right? And that's what he's reading right now. All right, and these are all the high holy days that the Most High God is giving right now to Moses, Mashah in the Hebrew. So when you hear us read Way the Bar, Al, Mashah, La Amar, that's saying, and the Most High spake to Moses. Everyone understand? That's what Hebrew 101. You don't even have to, you can just remember that off the top of your head. When you see and the Most High spake unto Moses saying, you know in Hebrew it is Way the Bar, Al, Mashah, La Amar. And the Most High spake unto Moses. Everyone understand? And so what the Most High spake unto Moses saying was, these are the guidelines of each feast. These are the rules. Like, you know, in the world, when you celebrate Christmas, there are rules to Christmas. You have to put up a tree, and you got to give toys to some brat kids that don't deserve them. When you celebrate Thanksgiving, which is a day that honors the slaughtering of the North American Indians, you have to have turkey. You have to have turkey. You have to have that ham. You have to have that cranberry sauce. Well, listen, the Most High God, thousands of years ago, he gave our forefather Moses the guidelines on how to keep the high holy days, on how to set up the high holy days, what to eat, what not to eat, how are you supposed to keep them, what days are they supposed to be kept on. You can't just celebrate Thanksgiving on January 15th. You have to celebrate Thanksgiving when? On the 4th Thursday of every November, every year. Well, that is, in essence, that is what the Most High God is teaching Moses and telling Moses right now. He's teaching him how to keep the Lord's high holy days, how to glorify the Most High God. And this is what's so important about learning about the Most High's high holy days, is this. Christians don't believe in doing the best they can for the Most High God. Christians think that they can give the Most High God whatever they want to give him, and he has to accept it. Just like Cain in the Bible. Cain didn't put his best foot forward with his sacrifice. Everyone understand? The oppressor doesn't care what he gives you. You just have to accept it. Everybody understand? You have to accept it because he's the boss. He thinks he's God. Well, listen, in the Israelite school of UPK, we know that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have a God, have a power, and he is the power of the Bible. And our God, he told Moses thousands of years ago how to please him as you were celebrating and keeping the high holy days. Just like you want to please that boss of yours and be on time every day at that slavery. Just like you want to please that evil wife of yours when you got to be in at a certain time at home. And you got to tell her, well, I wasn't out with nobody. I just was a little late because I was at the slave a little longer. You want to please everybody but the Most High God in that church. And that is the problem with Christianity. And here, we read the Bible and we read what God wants. Isn't that simple? You don't have to go to a Christian pastor to wonder and figure out what God wants from you. You can clearly open up the Bible the way we do and find out what the Most High God wants from you. You don't have to go to Jamal Bryant, who said that Christ didn't do the will of God 85% of his life. You don't have to go to T.D. Jakes, who told our women that they are loose. You don't have to go to Eddie Long, who was a child molester. You don't have to go to Dr. King, who was a sellout. You could go to the men of God and read the Bible like us.
That's right.
You can listen to the Bible and hear what the Most High God laid down instructions on how to keep the holy days. There are rules in the Bible, even when it comes to celebrating his holy days. Even in a celebratory fashion, there are rules which let you know what about God, that he is austere. He is a man of war. He is a father and not mommy. Mommy could care less about how the kids make their bed. Your father wants it done a certain way. The angles on the bed have to be 45 degrees. You need to take a ruler to it in the morning to make sure they're 45 degrees. Tuck the sheets in. Mommy don't give a damn. She just wants you to get out of her face so she can go have sex with men. Father wants things done the right way. And that is the Most High God. He wants us to do things the right way, the way that we are told and taught to do them. Everyone understand? Keep reading.
Verse 23. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying. Verse 24. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
That's an order. You are not allowed, your boss is not allowed in a righteous society where we rule. A boss is not allowed to employ his slaves on that day. He has to give you the day off. That's a order. That's a law. That's a rule. Everyone understand? You see how rules apply? You see how rules work and laws work? It's very important to a Christian. Laws don't matter. Rules don't matter. You can do whatever you want to do. You can have sex with who you want to have sex with when you feel like it. But according to the law, according to God's rules, you can't have sex with who you want to when you want to. There are laws in the Bible about when you can have sex with your wife. Some of you nasty, disgusting freaks out there have sex when your wife is on her cycle. You are disgusting as the day is long. Is it lawful? Sure, it's lawful, but you are disgusting. Right. You are disgusting. The Lord gives a woman that cycle for a time away. 7 days that she is away from her husband, meaning she's not having sex with him. So she could rest. Her body could rest. It can shed that egg. It can do the thing that biology says it needs to do. You want to go and put your rod in it because you're lustful and you're disgusting. I understand. So a Christian, you do what you want to do with that rod and with that vagina. But according to the Bible, there are laws on your vagina and that rod. There are laws on what you can put in your mouth and what you can't put in your mouth. There are laws on who you can be with and who you can't be with. There are laws on how to be celebratory, how to have fun. You want to have fun? Sure, have fun. There's laws with having fun. There's laws with eating. There's laws with having sex with a woman. There's laws with who to marry. There's laws on where to live. There are laws about everything. That keeps a people safe. That keeps a nation governed. That's what laws do. It facilitates brotherhood. It makes sure this brother doesn't cheat me. This sister doesn't lie to me. This here makes sure that we are all safe. We're all on one accord. You don't have to wonder if this person is going to charge you more because it's laws about that. You don't have to wonder, well, is this going to happen? And you know what laws do? It gives you stability. That's what rules do. It gives somebody stability, which is something we've never had in our life. How to be stable. It gives you stability. You know, you can wake up every morning with the clarity of thought, knowing I can't do this, I can do this. I can't live here, but I can live here. I can't put this in my mouth, but I can put this in my mouth. I can eat this. I can't eat this. I can celebrate this. I can't celebrate that. I can have sex with her. I cannot have sex with her. I can do this, but I can't do this. It gives you the clarity of thought, something people in the Christian church don't have.
Right.
They're all jumbled up in their head. Well, what do I do if I make it to $1 billion? What happens if I do this? Well, what do I do when I do that? What happens if I... They don't know anything, because the church is just a place you go to sing and dance and wave the Bible around. But in the Israelite school of UPK, we open the Bible up and we read the instructions inside the Bible. We read the laws inside the Bible, so we can make sure that we have clarity of thought. We know what we can do and what we can't do. Done. That's easy. That's a good life. That's a perfect life. To know, well, can I abort this baby? You can't. Can I have sex with this person? You can't. Can I drink this? No. Can I eat this? No. Can I live? Can I dress like this? Yes, you can dress like this. Can I dress like Sexy Red and Cardi B? No, you cannot dress like Sexy Red and Cardi B. Can I have this? No, you can't have this. It's a parent to you. That's what the laws are. They're a parent to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They're order for us. It gives us the clarity of thought to know I can do this and I cannot do this. And that is glorious to have that type of lifestyle. It is glorious to have that level of stability, because that is what we need. Everyone understand? Keep going.
Okay.
But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High.
Verse 26.
Verse 26. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying.
All right, this is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 27 in the Hebrew. Ak, ba'aishawar, lakadash, hashabayaya, hazaha, yawam, hakaparium, hawa'ah, makra'ah, kodash, yahaya, lakam, wa'anyatham, ath, napashathyakam, wa'akuratham, ashar, salakia, ashah, la Yahweh, verse 28. Wakal, malaka, la'ah, ba'aishawar, ba'aitazam, hayawam, hazaha, kaya, yawam, kaparium, hawa'ah, lakapar, al-yakam, lapanya, Yahweh, alahayakam, 29. Kaya, kal, hanapash, ashar, la'ah, fa'aina, ba'aitazam, hayawam, hazaha, salakia, wanakaratha, salakia, ma'imya, verse 30. Verse 30. Wakal, hanapash, ashar, aisha, kal, malaka, ba'aitazam, hayawam, hazaha, wahabathya, ath, hanapash, hahawa'ah, makarab, aima, verse 31. Where I'm stopping? Kal, malaka, la'ah, aishua, the water, kakwath, iwalam, ladarathyakum, bakal, mashabathyakam, verse 32. Shabbath. Shabbathwan. No, don't turn it. Don't turn it. Turn it this way.
Salakia.
Go ahead. Is it in your way or something was wrong?
Nah, sir. It wasn't in my
Oh,
way.
yeah, don't turn it.
I just was trying to keep it up. Okay.
Verse 32. Shabbath. Shabbathwan. Hawa'ah. Lakam. Wa'ainyatham. Ath. Napashathyakam. Bathashai. Salakia. Bathashai. Lakadash. Ba'irab. Ma'irab. Id. Irab. That's Shabbathwa. Shabbathkam. Alright, that's it. No, that's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 33. I go down to 33. Not 32. So Salakia, one more verse before you read in English here. Verse 33 in the English, in Hebrew. Waydabar Yahweh al Mashallah Amar. Alright, now that's 7. It's 7 verses in column 1. Alright, go ahead.
The book of Leviticus chapter 23 verse 27.
No. Go ahead, right.
Also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High.
Give the Lord at hand. That's where we are right now. All right, we're here right now, holding it down for the Day of Atonement, the day that we will what? Read that part again. Afflict your souls, and ye shall afflict your souls.
And ye shall afflict your souls.
What did the Lord say?
And ye shall afflict your souls.
The Bible says God told the Most High told Moses that the Day of Atonement is the day that children of Israel, that all able-bodied adults are supposed to afflict our souls. No food, no drink. The Day of Atonement is a fast, Akim. It's a fast for 24 hours with no food and no drinks for 24 hours from sundown tonight until sundown tomorrow night. Everyone understand? If you are able-bodied, you are required, all Israelite male and female born, are required to keep this fast, to afflict your soul. What else are you doing with your body? You're shooting heroin, and Captain Tazariak down in Atlanta, he showed a picture on Facebook, his page today. He's in Atlanta. And in Atlanta, they're walking around smoking crack in Atlanta, just with these pipes. They look like crackheads back in the 80s. And they're walking around freely, just smoking and just getting high freely. Smoking weed, smoking crack, popping perks, popping molly, popping pills, doing every drug. Why not give your body rest?
Right.
God damn, you did every drug and you're only 30 years old. You started smoking at 15. Let this 24 hours be a day for you to just go without something that your body needs. See, your body doesn't need that weed that you put in it. Your body doesn't need liquor. Your body doesn't need molly. Your body needs food and it needs water. That's what your body needs. Well, guess what? The Most High God made a day for it to go without that so that you can do what?
Afflict.
Read, go ahead. You just was reading it.
And ye shall afflict your souls.
So you can do what?
Afflict your souls.
So that you could afflict your souls. That's what the Most High God made this day for. For all Israelites to afflict their souls. Why? For the sins that we have to atone for. I just told you how Atlanta is the LGBT capital of the world. San Francisco, the LGBT capital of the world. Harlem, New York. Florida. Have you been to Florida? Atlanta, New Orleans. My God, it's so many sodomites down there. So many alternative lifestyle members. Here in Kansas City, forget about it. The population of alternative lifestyle is going up in Kansas City too. You better research that. It's going up everywhere. Why? Because everyone can just do whatever they want to do. You can just freely do what you want. You have free will in this country, so you can do whatever you want to do. Well, the Most High God doesn't give you free reign. He doesn't give you free will. He doesn't give you the right to do what you want to do when you want to do it. There are rules that come with your body. And for these 24 hours, you're going to atone for the things that you did with your body before you knew the truth. See, now you know, because you're listening to my voice, that you have to keep the Day of Atonement. Before you knew about the Day of Atonement, what were you planning on doing tonight? Going to shoot up the block? Think about what you were going to do if you weren't in this class right now. Have sex with somebody that you should not be having sex with? What were you going to do this evening? Were you going to eat pork? Is that what you were going to do? Eat shrimp, crab, and lobster? Listen, man, don't eat anything. Don't drink anything. Don't do anything but go to your slave, go home, and wait until sundown tomorrow night. That's what you can do. And you know why you're atoning for your sins? This is what you should do. You should plead to the Most High God to forgive the nation of Israel for all of the sins that we have committed in this year. In this year alone. Think about all the sins that we've piled up. Sin on top of sin. Think about what we've done in a year's time. Think about what you've done in a year. Think about it, everybody that you shot and everyone you sold drugs to in a year. In the last 6 weeks. Think about what you've done in the last month. Think about that for a second. Tonight is the day that you're going to atone for all of that. That you're going to go without and afflict your soul for 24 hours. That's it. 24 hours to your God, to our power, so that we could show the Lord why we should be forgiven for the things that we have done. Everyone understand? You have something you want to say?
I just want to say, sir, I'm not sure if you did hit it or not, but the biggest thing about this is that we all deserve death.
That's right.
And all we have to do is give the Lord 24 hours to not eat or drink.
That's right.
To afflict our souls.
That's
where
right.
we should be unalived.
That's right. Yeah, right. Get a brother hand. We shouldn't even be here right now.
Right.
Think about the things that you've done. There's some of us who've been in situations where we probably would have been dead if not for the Most High God.
Right.
Like, think about your life for a second, and you better realize how easy this is. It's not hard to just go 24 hours without food and water. Compared to what? Growing up in the house you grew up in, brother, you can go 24 hours without food and drinks.
God.
You can go 24 hours without food and drinks. You don't have to do it. I mean, so like you have to do this, but you don't have to smoke weed.
Right.
You don't have to get high. You don't have to have sex with whores. That you don't need. You do need food and you do need drink. You need water. You don't need alcohol. So like you don't need cigarettes. You don't need Swisher Sweets. You don't need weed and K2 and Molly's. You don't need Backpage and OnlyFans. That you don't. You can go without the internet.
Right.
You can go without social media. You can go without all of the things that you've indulged in the last year. You can't go without food and water, though. That you need to survive. And that you have to go without for these 24 hours. Why? For all of the things that you could have done without that you didn't. That's the reason why we're doing it. For the entire nation, not us. Not just individual. This ain't Christians. We ain't the Christian church. Christians do things for themselves, and here we do it for our nation, which is why we're keeping the Day of Atonement. This is not for Officer Malak. This isn't just for me. This isn't for just Commanding General Yana. This is for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to atone, to show the Lord why we are worthy to still be alive.
Right.
Why we are even worthy. Otherwise, what good is your life? You got 6 babies' fathers. What good is that doing the blacks and Hispanics? What good is it doing black people that you get high? What good is it doing Hispanics if you smoke weed? What good is that doing? This is proving to the Most High God, these are worthy people, people who deserve my salvation.
Right.
That's what this is proving. So you better do it, brother. If you're able-bodied, meaning if you don't, and this is for women too, if you're a woman or man that don't take medication, and you're healthy or able-bodied, brother, go without that food and drink. You're not a pregnant woman, a woman that's breastfeeding, you ain't on pills, medicine that requires you to eat, go without the food and water, man. Do it. Show the Most High God, this is what they're willing to sacrifice, just so they can show me how worthy they are, just so they can show me how much they want my forgiveness, how much they want my salvation. Show that to the Most High God in these 24 hours. This isn't to be taken lightly or as a joke. This is serious business, man. You go longer than 24 hours without food and water, what can happen to you? If you go more than 24 hours without water, you can best believe you won't be no good for anybody.
Right.
Let's just say that. You go longer than 24 hours without water, you won't be good to anybody. It's about 48 to 72 hours where you need water. Well, we're going to go a day without it so we can prove to the Most High God, show him just why we are deserving of his forgiveness and of his mercy. Everyone understand? So I guess everyone say, go ahead.
So like, yes, sir, what you're bringing out is so heavy, and what we got to understand also as a nation of people is that the Lord's mercy is something to be held. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing to shake a bat at. You know what I mean? We need to actually understand that even when he has us doing these sacrifices, when he has us keeping these statutes, these laws, these high holy days, then it is multiple benefits to it. And another benefit to this high holy day is that as blacks, Hispanics, and natives better understand this, is that our oppressor has something up his sleeve for us. And that when it comes down, you're going to need to be able to be disciplined enough to not have food and water for a set amount of time. It's going to come a time where our oppressor he's going to oppress us so sorely that we won't have food and water.
That's a lot, if I may.
Go ahead, sir.
This is what this teaches you. If you can keep the Day of Atonement out, you can put down cigarettes. You can put down drugs. You can put down whores. You can put down the things that you've been living with that you don't need.
Right.
If you can go without the thing that you need, that means you can go without the thing that you don't need. Right or wrong, sis? If you can go without food and water for 24 hours, what couldn't you do? Couldn't you go to medical school and graduate? Couldn't you do that? Couldn't you have the discipline to go and conquer the world?
Right.
If I can go 24 hours within about 5:30 tomorrow, you're going to see just what the hell I'm talking about. Now I don't feel like nothing because y'all stuffed y'all faces. But next tomorrow, 5 o'clock, your time, you're going to say, damn, I only have 2 hours left, and there's something in me that wants to eat and drink so bad. You're going to feel it tomorrow. Some of you may be feeling it right now because you're so undisciplined. But by tomorrow, everyone will feel it about 5 o'clock tomorrow. Where you just have 2.5 hours left. And there's something in you that's going to say, I need to eat. I need to drink. I have to have it. Where is the food? Where is the water? And you're going to know what I'm saying. You're going to say, damn, what Officer Malak said was true. I just went 24 hours and suffered without food and water. I could go be a pediatric neurosurgeon.
Right.
I can go be an aeronautical engineer and a lawyer. This school doesn't need you to be a rapper and a football player. We need lawyers and doctors. That's what you need to go become. We don't need baby mothers and singers and dancers. We need you to be a pediatric neurosurgeon, an aeronautical engineer, a civil engineer, a mathematician, a scholar, so that this school can thrive and flourish. Not for you to go sit on your behind and do nothing. If you could do the Day of Atonement, you could become an aeronautical engineer. You can go be a goddamn astronaut in NASA. You can do anything you put your mind to. How? Because you just went without the thing that your body needs to survive. Everyone understands that. Keep going, Doc. Go ahead. Okay, no sweat. We almost done, mighty man. Go ahead, keep going.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 28. Mm-hmm. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Most High your power. Mm-hmm. Verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
You going all the way to 33, all right?
Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings. Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even. From even to unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying.
There you go. Go ahead, clap it up. All right, so anybody who doesn't do this, brother, you deserve to be cut off from the nation. Why? Because this is for your nation. It's for your nation. Right. Why wouldn't you suffer with your nation? That's the selfishness that's in the Christian church that's not allowed here in the ISUPK. You are not allowed to be selfish. You're not allowed to only care about yourself and your family. And here we care about our people, their families, and what if they're taken care of. Everyone understand? That's the lesson that the Most High God is teaching Israel here. Don't just care about you, but about your nation. If your nation is doing it, you do it. If your nation is suffering, you suffer. If your nation is succeeding, you're succeeding. If your nation is triumphing, you're triumphing.
That's right.
That's brotherhood. That's one West. Everyone understand? Leviticus chapter 23, verse 34. Debar al banya yasha'ala la amar baka masha aishar yawam lakadash hashabayaya hazaa kag hata salakia hata kawath shabai yum yum la Yahweh. All right, verse 35. Bayawam hara ashwan makwa kodash kal malakath ibada la Aishua, verse 36. Shabai, yum yum, Thakwaryab, Salakia, Thakwaryab, Salakia, Thakwaryab Bawa, Asha, La Yahweh, Bayawam, Salakia, Bayawam, Hashamay, Salakia, Hashamayanya, Makwa, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Warakoraptham, Asha, La Yahweh, Itazarath, Hawa'a Kal Malakath Ibada la'ah. The Aishua, verse 37. Alright. Allah, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Ashar, Thakwawa, Atham, Makwarya, Kodash, Lakwari, Salaki, Lahakoyab, Asha, La Yahweh, Ailah, Wamanaka, Zabach, Wanasakyam, Dabar, Yawam, Bayawamwa. Verse 38. Where am I stopping? Akim Salaki. Verse 38. Verse 39. The water. Malabad, Shabbath, Yahweh, Wamalabad, Mathanwa Salakia, Mathanawathyakum, Wamalabad, Kal, Nadaryakum, Wamalabad, Kal, Nadabawathyakam, Ashar, Thanawa, La Yahweh. Verse 39. Y'all sure this one I'm stopping? Verse 39.
Come on, guys.
All right. Ak, Bakamash, Aishar, Yawam, Lakadash, Hashabayaya, Basakam, Ath, Thabawaath, Ha'aratazah, Thakagawa, Ath, Chag, Yahweh, Shabaith, Yam, Bayawam, Hara'ashwan, Shabathwan, Wabayawam, Hashemayanya, Shabbathwan, verse 40. Okay, verse 40. Walakokath, Salaki, Walakokatham, Lakam, Bayawam, Hara'ashwan, Parya, Aitazah, Hadar, Kapath, Thamarium, Wa'ainap, Aitazah, Ibath, Wa'irabya, Nachal, Washa Salakia, Washa Salakia, Washa Makatham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Shabaith, Yam. That was it. The water.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 34. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Most High.
There you go. Now that's this week as well. So there was 3 holidays this month. Most High in Christ, give the Lord a hand. And so we hold it down in the United Kingdom. If you're not able to go, of course, then you'll be in your respective schools. But the Israelite School of UPK is falling on the United Kingdom. Give Commander Juliana and the ISUPK a hand, brother. Because this weekend they will be in the United Kingdom. All right, it's what 5 days left, 5 to 6 days left. Right? And that's for the Feast of Tabernacles. Everyone understand? That's the next high holy day is the Feast of Tabernacles, which is this Friday at sundown. This Friday at sundown is the Feast of Tabernacles, and it runs for 8 days. Everyone understands. And once again, for 7 days. And once again, the brothers in the Akim, you know what I mean, it's already paid for their tickets, that's already planned on going. They're going to the ISUPK United Kingdom. They're going to be in United Kingdom, which I'm damn near envious. I'm damn near jealous. Because Lord knows I want to go. You understand? Them hardcore brothers and sisters, the tribe of Benjamin out there rocking it hardcore. You understand? In the United Kingdom for Commander Juliana, and it is righteous and a glorious place to be. So you understand? That's where Commander Juliana, the generals, all the heavy hitters will be this weekend for the Feast of Tabernacles, which we're reading about right now. All right, keep going now.
Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire.
So, like, if I may, also to that point of the United Kingdom trip, it's support, right? Support that trip. There's a GoFundMe that you can look at. Anybody in the school's page that's we shared it. Go put into that GoFundMe and support the trip to the United Kingdom for the things that they're going to need. So if you want, please, if you're able to, please support that UK trip for the Feast of Tabernacles. Everyone understand? All right, keep going.
7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37. There are the feasts. These are the feasts of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Verse 38. Beside the Sabbaths of the Most High, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Most High. Verse 39. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Most High 7 days. On the first day ye shall be.
Salaki, it's not ye.
On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40. And ye shall take on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Most High your power 7 days.
So like if I could.
Go ahead.
I mean, just reading the description of our holy days, I mean, what does the oppressor's holidays have on the Most High? I mean,
That's right.
He wants us to be 7 days, feasting and coming together in a solemn assembly. And you can barely get a day off of work for these devil's high holy days, man. I mean, they're holidays, Salakia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, the Lord has really shown mercy. And even in our high holy days, there's more mercy afforded to us, man, to take off and not do servile work for 7 days.
That's right.
You understand? It's not just once a year. You know what I'm saying? This is several times a year. You know what I mean? Eating and coming together with your brothers. I don't see why we would ever celebrate the 4th of July.
Damn right.
Why we would ever celebrate Thanksgiving.
Damn right.
Why we would ever celebrate any of these despicable holidays that only are the worship of another god.
That's right.
You understand? Like, their gods are not, they're nothing compared to the Most High.
That's right.
You understand? That's all I had to say.
Damn right. Get a brother hand. All right. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 41. Wakagatham, Athawa, Chag, La Yahweh, Shabaith, Yum, Bashana, Kakwath, Iwalam, Ladarathyakum, Bakarash, Hashabayaya, Thakagawa, Athawa, verse 42. I start 41, right? So stop at verse 3. Okay, no sweat, I just want to make sure. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 42. Basakath, Thashabwa, Shabaith, Yum, Kal, Ha'azarach, Bayashala, Yeshabwa, Basakath. Alright, verse 43. Alright. Lama'ain, Yedaiwa. Yedaiwa, that's my man in Philly, that's his name. Alright, Yedaiwa. Darathyakum, Kaya, Basakawath, Hawashak, Salakia, Washabathia, Hawashabathia, Ath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Bahawatazaya, Awatham, Ma'arataza, Matazarium, Anya, Yahweh, Alahayakum, verse 44. Alright, Wayadabar, Masha, Ath, Ma'aidya, Yahweh, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala. Alright, we in Leviticus chapter 24 and verse 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La'amar, verse 2. Tazawa Ath Banya Yasha'ala Waya Salakia Waya Kwakawa Alayak Shaman Zayath Zak Kathayath Lama War Lahalath Nar Thamyad, verse 3. Makawataza Laparakath Haidath Ba'ahal Mawa'id Yairak Athua Aharan Mairab Id Bakwar Lapunya Yahweh Thamyad Chokwath Iwalam Ladarafikam. Go ahead, Carl, I want to take it away.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Most High 7 days in the year. 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
Now, this is the guidelines and rules for the Feast of Tabernacles, right? Dwell in booths. Are you going to dwell in booths for the Feast of Tabernacles in 2023? Why? Somebody answer why. Why you wouldn't dwell in booths in 2023 if you're black and Hispanic? Go ahead. You want to answer? Kalawasala, you want to answer?
Because we don't own any booths, sir.
We don't own any booths?
We don't. The booths,
are tents.
The tents are the booths. I'm thinking the booths are our stores.
No, booths are tents. Dwelling booths are dwelling tents. Okay. We own tents. That's probably the only thing we own. Go ahead.
I was going to say, because we're living in them 24/7.
Get it, brother Hank. You don't have to do this. You don't have to go get a tent. Just go look at the migrants coming over here into America and look at where they live. Right. It's 10 cities everywhere. You can pull up a picture. Go down on Prospect. That's all you got to do. Go down on Prospect, go to Skid Row, go up there to Minnesota, and just go look at all the black and Hispanic people. And go to a reservation, Ak. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go. You don't have to buy a tent, Ak. That's where we are right now all over the world. We're keeping the Feast of Booths every day, right. 365 days out of the year. Everyone understands? So, no, you don't have to be some nut like a fake Israelite and go and get a tent and live in a tent for 7 days. You are just give it time, Mark. You're gonna be in that tent for longer than 7 days and 2 minutes. Right. Go ahead. You got something you want to say?
I was gonna say most of our places to live is a half step up from a tent. Yeah. So I mean, really, like you said, we in tents every day, all day already.
God, I mean, literal tents, Doc. Right. Go to Prospect, Doc. Some of them no tents, just under a bridge. That's your
box.
Booth. Yeah, a box, a cardboard box under a bridge, like. You don't have to go and get a tent from Dick's Sporting Goods. Just give it 2 minutes. When you get fired from that slave, because the IUIC tells their members that a man has to work. Well, when he gets fired, he's going to be dwelling in booths for 365 days out the year. And that's going to be your life. 365 days out of the year. You don't have to go get a tent. You dwell in booths right now. You're one paycheck away from being in a tent city that's like the ones that the migrants are in right now, The migrants in Florida and Texas and Louisiana and New York, they're in tent cities. They don't live in mansions. They're not coming over here living in hotels. They're sleeping under bridges in tents. You don't have to go and get a tent for these 7 days that's coming up. You go and just go and live with those brothers and sisters on Skid Row. This is our life because we're poor and we're oppressed. Everyone understand? Read.
Verse 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord, I am the Most High, your power. Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Most High.
Taking some time to load too. Mine's taking forever to load too. I told y'all you gotta bear with us. That internet's are like it. The things that we got.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 24, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And the Lord spake.
You can read on yours now.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, and the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2. Command the children of Israel that they bring unto thee pure olive pure oil olive, beaten for the light, to cause the lamps to burn continually. Verse 3, without the veil of the testimony in the tabernacle of the congregation shall Aaron order it from the evening unto the morning before the Most High continually. It shall be a statute forever, a statute forever in your generations.
That was it.
That was it.
Yep, that's it. All right. So that's it. It's the Day of Atonement. These 24 hours, you won't eat or drink. Able-bodied, consensual adults in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you won't eat, drink for 24 hours. Everyone understand? That's if you don't take medicine that requires you to eat or drink. If you're not pregnant, if you're able-bodied, if you're not breastfeeding, you will go these 24 hours without food and drink. And you won't take it lightly, and you won't make jokes about it and silly posts about it on Facebook, counting down how many hours you have to eat. Don't be weak, Akim. That's something that vexes me is weakness, and showing it, how hurt you are, how sore you are, how hungry you are. Jesus Christ. We're a nation, brother, that were warriors at one time. Do you understand that? I don't know who've all been to war and combat and battle, but brother, showing your weaknesses, just, God, don't be around me. That is just, it's unbecoming of a priest and officer in the Israelite School of UPK. It's unbecoming of a Black and Hispanic man. Don't you want to look like a man? Don't you want to look strong for them children, for those daughters and those sons and those women that you want? You don't want to be weak and look weak. You want to look strong. You want to keep the Day of Atonement and look strong doing it. No matter how much you're suffering on the inside, look strong. That's an old One West lesson, to just look strong. You don't have to look weak. You don't have to look like you're suffering an affliction, or that you're tired, or that you're hungry and you're thirsty. Be strong. Be One West. Be like General Mahaman and the generals and commanding General Yana. Damn. That's it, Akim. Give the Lord a hand. That's the Day of Atonement. All right? With that, I imagine just us up here. Go ahead. Scoot down this way just a little bit, Q. Right there, each while. All right, Sar. Don't put your hand out before you come over. Good job. Sar. Left hand over your chest. There you go.
La Yasharala.
La Yasharala. Sar. Sar. All right, I Majum. Everyone stand. All right. Go ahead now, set it down. There you go. On this side. Well, Punya Hakodam, which means rise and face the east. There you go. Now. Got it. All right. Rise and face the east. All right, we're going to read the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. I'm going to read it so like I'm going to read it in Hebrew. Make sure we all sing on that camera. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Kodash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak with God. Taba'ah. Ratazak. So like also you hear the way I'm saying it and saying it in cadence, and this is how you should always say these prayers, each and every one of them. Everyone understand. All right, Nathalanawa. Lakam. How. Yawam. Wasalakhlanawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawafyanawa. Wala'ah. Dabayah now. Banasaya 1. Abal. Awashaya now. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahataparath. La'aiwalamyum. Aman.
In English. So like the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread.
And repeat after Konaya. Don't say it with them. Repeat after them. All right, go ahead, Konaya.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forget our debtors.
Live, Salaki, and lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not.
Okay, Salaki, and lead us not.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
Into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us
from evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. A cock. Prayer for the power structure in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
Hakak.
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 La Pa'ah.
La Pa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Kal Marawa.
Kal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Tahor.
La Tahor.
Hamatazariah.
Hamatazariah.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Hakwi.
La Hakwi.
Hamafia.
Hamafia.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arakawa.
Arakawa.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
The Garashan.
The Garashan.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
The Water Aman.
The Water Aman.
In the English. Go ahead.
In the English. Look, Salakia. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Oh, Yahweh.
Salakia. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please.
Salakia. Salakia. I'm getting told I'm going to Salakia. Please.
Please.
Give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. So like it. Prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha Allah.
Wayasha Allah.
Waha.
Waha.
Bayat Sapari.
Bayat Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah.
The Water Aman.
The Water Aman. Bless Israel. What we just said was Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect in the name of Yahweh. Our loved ones in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it.
There you go. Psalm chapter 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahariah.
Ahahariah.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Asha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al Yathan.
Al Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al Yanawam.
Al Yanawam.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al Yad.
Al Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarah.
Wayarah.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Af.
Af.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaafka.
Tazaafka.
Wabawa'aka.
Waba'aka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ai. I will Aman.
Aman. This is
in English.
So like in English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalm chapter 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al damayalaka.
Al damayalaka.
Al takarash.
Al takarash.
Al tashakwat.
Al tashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Kana.
Kana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama yawan.
Yahama yawan.
Wama shanayaka.
Wama shanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-aimaka.
Al-aimaka.
Ya'ira yamwa.
Ya'ira yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayathaya'i tazawad.
Wayathaya'i tazawad.
Al tazap pawanyaka.
Al tazap pawanyaka.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lahawa.
Wanakakira.
Wanakakira.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham yasha'ala.
Sham yasha'ala.
Aiwad.
Aiwad.
Kaya. Nawai Tazawa. Lab. Yahadwa. Aliyaka. Baryaf. Yakarathwa. Aholia. Adawam. Wayashama'alium. Mawa'aba. Wahagarium. Gabal. Wa'imawam. Wa'amalak. Halashaf. I'm Yashabya. Tazawar. Gamashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labanyalawat. Salah. Aisha. Laham. Kamadyan. Kasaya Sara'a. Kasaya Sara'a. Kayabyan. Banakal. Koyashwan. Nashamadwa. Ma'ayanda Ara. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayathamwa. Nadayabmawa. Salaki, repeat after me. Nadayabmawa. Ka'irab. Because of Abba. Because of Bach. Because of Zalmanai. Kal Nasaya Kamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Nayarashah. Lanawa. Af. Na'awaf. Alahaya. Shayathamwa. Kagalgala. Kakwash. Lapanyaraka. Ka'ash. Taba'ira Ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Salahat. Hayam. Khan. Saradatma. Basairaka. Wabasawapafka. Dabahalam. Mala'ah. Hanyaham. Kalawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shemka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Wayabahalwa. Aidiyai. Wayakaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayadaiwa. Kaya. Atha. Shemka. Yahawa. Labatka. Al. Yawan. Al.
Aman. In English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
Salakia. And
be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
Have
lifted up the head.
They
have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted. Against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gebal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Also, Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them.
Salaki. Do unto them.
Salaki, you repeat after Kodayaga. Go ahead.
Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kasan. Which perished at Endor. They become as dung for the earth. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a rib. And like Zeb. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Amunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power. Make them like a wheel. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire that burneth the wood. As the fire that burneth the wood. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame that setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame set it, there's not that in the middle.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Always turn to the right. Which means to turn. All right. All right, men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Let's go ahead, Sar. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah. All right. Face go now, y'all go bar.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
Right hand, you do right hand. Right hand up there. You don't have to put your left hand on your chest.
Salaki.
You do that?
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
There you go. All right, Sar. All right, we're going again.
I found this on the web.
All right, sisters like Majim, which means to be seated. Go ahead. Scroll down. All right. All right. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, I Majim Shabbat. I Majim Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Thumb. Yajimatah, sisters I Majim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Sar, face the sisters. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I Majim Shabbat. I Majim Barak. Yahweh Shamar Al Thun Ba Shem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, you got it, sis. You gonna put your right hand over your left, and you gonna have your feet at a 45-degree angle. Your head bowed. Go ahead, sis.
Yahweh Shamar Alta Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Most High Christ Yajimatah. Dismiss.